ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Joanne Flew, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Raymer.
It's Johnny Olsen, that's it.
All right. How's your forehand?
My forehand's dynamite.
Good. Would
So
you
is my
like to see,
backhand.
would you like to see my backhand?
Sure. No. Sorry, I asked.
Yes. Are you all quite ready?
Quite ready.
I'm sorry. May I see what you're sporting today?
A little golf lady.
4.
Yeah. No, just
No, just 2.
You lay out one of those straight lines and 8 people say, no, just 2. All right, let's say hello to Julie Wingate and Joan Wolstein. Now, you got how much now?
1,200.
1,200. What are you going to do with your money?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know what you're going to do with your money?
Well, I do.
You do. What?
Pay bills.
Going to pay bills?
Something boring like that.
Something boring. All right. Now, Joan here has had both of her questions. She's matched 2 of our celebrities, so that when we come back to you in a moment or so, you're going to have to match 2 to tie, 3 to win. So come back in 1 minute and 5 seconds and see how this game turns out. It may be very... Hello there. Ding. All right. A, it's all yours. Ready? Here we go. Everybody plays. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Last week, in Wide World of Sports, Charlie Smith set 2 world records. First, he became the world champion beer drinker. Then he became the world champion blanker.
I get it. I don't even need to have it.
I don't even have to repeat it, do I? Just put it down there in the card. Charlie Smith became the world champion beer drinker. Then he became the world champion blanker.
It's comparative.
Okay, you got it. 2 to 2. Right. Put him in the slot, and away we'll go. Right? Charles, put it in the slot.
Sir.
You don't have to write on this card. Plenty. Julie Wingate. Last week in Wide World of Sports, Charlie Smith set 2 world's records. First, he became the world's champion beer drinker. Then he became the world champion blanker.
A tinkler.
Tinkler. Well, okay. She says he became the world champion tinkler. We need 2 of those to tie.
I didn't know you could use onomatopoeia.
If we have a flood, you win the game. What do you say?
I'm in the same league. I said voider, which is about the same.
That's it. There's one. Haven't had that word. That's new. Correct?
Well, there's tinkle.
Right.
Present. Tinkled. Past. And tinkler is past participle.
It is. Okay. At this moment, we have a tie score. If you match Charles, Julie, you win the game. Go ahead, Charles.
Well, you've heard of living statues.
Living statues.
They laid him in the park, and he became a living fountain.
A living fountain. Okay, you stand by for a moment or so here, and we'll say goodbye to Joan. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much. I had a good time.
Thank you, Joan. We've got gifts for you together with our thanks for being here on Match Game 76. Joan Wolstein. Here it comes again. There it is. Ta-da! Now, you could win over $5,000 right here. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We polled a recent studio audience, Julie, and we got their best response to this. Blank do. The answer they gave most often
My pen's broke.
is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250. The third gets you $100. Whom do you call on over here?
Fanny, please.
Fanny?
Hi there. Oh, gosh, it's times like this when you wonder why you went to drama school. Oh. You know, I'm going to, really.
Yes,
I mean, I want to say something because I think that's the answer, but I'm going to say, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-doo.
Yeah. Zippity-doo, yeah.
Zippity-doo.
Yeah. No, somebody else will say the other.
Okay, there's one.
Richard, please.
Voodoo.
Voodoo. Okay.
Joanne, please.
Well, that has to be one of my most favorite expressions, an old doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Or you can say howdy doo-doo.
McLean Stevenson introduced that word to this show, and we'll never forgive him for it.
See where he was.
That's right. That's why you never see him back here tomorrow. Oh, no, I'm only kidding, McLean. So you got zippity-doo, voodoo, and doo-doo.
Voodoo.
You don't want no doo-doo? You want voodoo?
Yeah.
You said voodoo. That's your answer. Voodoo. All right, she's looking for voodoo. Let's find out where it is, if it is up there at all. Let's begin by revealing the $100 response. Dippity-doo. Well, that's close to zippity-doo, isn't it? But it's not zippity-doo. Dippity-doo-dah.
Da.
Now, let's see if voodoo is under the $250 number. Voodoo it is! Congratulations, we got it. All right. Hold it. You think it is? Earl? Oh, you think it's Scooby-Dooby-Doo? Oh, wait a minute. How many, raise your hands, how many think it's Scooby-Dooby-Doo? All right, how many think it's the other? It is the other? All right, Earl, show us your doo-doo. Oh! Well, those of you who raised your hands for Scooby-Doo, you were right, and the rest of us were all wrong. Now, Julie, you've picked up a little more money. You got a total of $1,550, and with this $250 we've added. But more important than that, we're going to multiply that by 10 so that you can play for $2,500. Now, to collect that amount of money, you've got to match one of our celebrities exactly.
I've done so well with Richard. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been well.
Richard, she's using your line. Okay, get ready. Here we go. It's worth $2,500. Milk and blank. Milk and blank. Milk and blank. All right, he's finished, Julie. Now we ask you to think of an answer, get your ESP going, get your thought waves, which are electrical impulses, going over to Richard so that he'll say the same thing that you're going to say right now. Milk and...
Cookies.
Milk and cookies. You think she's right? Milk and cookies? No. What would you say? Milk and honey. I thought of milk and honey too, but one never knows about this game. There may be other possibilities. Let's find out from Richard right now.
You always do so well with me.
Cookies.
Total of $4,050. 4050. Congratulations to you. You're very happy. Who's that happy guy down there? That's your husband? Okay. The one with the glasses? Oh, no. He's happy for you, too. Now, I said, who's that guy down there? She said, that's my husband. I said, the one with the glasses? She says, no. That's... Anyway, she's going to meet another competitor and play another game in a moment. So, but right now, we've got this message for you. Hello there. Now we're going to meet another player. Let's all welcome Greg Todd over here. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
Very well.
Now, we'd like to find out a little bit about you, if you would. Tell us, please, where you're from and all that sort of thing.
Okay, I live in San Francisco,
Yeah.
and I flew down this morning to do the show, and I work for a hotel in San Francisco. I majored in linguistics in college, and
What languages do you speak, Greg?
none really.
Now, wait a minute. Do the people who gave you your degree at this university know that you majored in linguistics and you don't speak any foreign languages? Do they know that?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
That's how bad it was.
Do you, I take it you don't want to mention the name of the college?
No.
Okay. It'll be our secret. Good luck to you, Greg.
Thank you.
Here we go. Bing. A or B, it's entirely up to you.
B, please.
B it is. New game. We're off and rolling. Hey, you've heard of the book, The Sensuous Woman. You've all heard of that book, right?
Sure.
Well, Farmer Brown just wrote a book. It's called The Sensuous Blank. Good. My sentiments exactly.
About whom were you speaking?
No one in particular. All right, Avery. Here we go. Greg Todd. They made up their minds very, very quickly over there. You've heard of the book, The Sensuous Woman. Did you not? Yes, yes, you did. Farmer Brown just wrote a book. It's called The Sensuous Blank.
Cow.
Cow.
That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. The sensuous cow.
The Sensuous Cow. You think
Never.
that's absurd? You
Never. No,
Why?
it's too big.
Well, it's a play on words.
Pig. The sensuous pig.
Now, the pig cannot be sensuous, and there's a little play on words because sensitive cow, you know. Well, never mind. Brett?
Pig can't be sensuous.
No, pig can't be sensuous.
Right, sweetheart. But you bet your little blank the little cow could.
There's one for Greg.
Charles.
You're crying, Charles.
Charles is very upset since the
Why?
last round.
What's
I'll
happening?
be all right.
What's wrong, Charles?
Well, Zippity-Doo and Scooby-Doo and Voodoo, I've played a part for 5 years on television for the little children.
Yes.
And my part was Hoodoo.
Hoodoo.
And, you know, when you're not remembered, Gene,
Yes, it hurts.
so I want to see everybody back in my dressing room. So I went Cow-Doo. No.
Now, I'm sorry.
Who was that talking then?
That was Charles.
Yeah.
Charles who?
Charles Nelson Riley.
Do.
Who plays a character called Hoodoo, and no one remembers.
Oh, it was Howdo.
Howdo.
Charles should know, Joanne.
Could be
I
anybody.
think it was Hoodoo.
It's Hoodoo. It's called The Sensuous Cow, according to Greg. What do you say?
I think there's nothing better than an old sensuous cow.
Yes, of course. They're the best kind.
Yes, of course.
Farmer Brown just wrote a book. It's called The Sensuous Cow. Richard, what do you think of that?
The book is called The Sensuous Sow. Now, they can be sensuous.
Right.
Unlike your pig.
Okay. Now, it's
Yes.
called Sensuous. What do
Well,
you
that
say?
book answers the question why that cow was so contented.
Hey, that's not bad for a first rounder, Greg, isn't it? 4 is very good for a first round question because they're usually a little tougher than the second rounders. All right, here's Julie's first rounder. It goes as follows. As any fool in this theater can plainly see, Avery Schreiber does not own a comb. Is that apparent to one and all? Okay, instead, once a day, Avery combs his hair with a blank.
Do I write?
You're right. Everybody play.
With a...
He
Oh,
combs
I
his
got
hair with a blank.
Just took a minute there. I got it. Oh, there's no...
All right. After you missed the slot. The slot is right down there. That's
I know, Doctor. Will I ever play piano again?
Yes, you will.
Thank
See,
you.
these bandages will come off and you're going to be all right.
Thank you. You said
Okay. Now, Avery's finished, and we'll come over here to Julie. As any fool can plainly see, Avery Schreiber does not own a comb. Instead, once a day, Avery combs his hair with a
We use the same thing, a beater.
beater. Okay. She went for your standard line there.
But it's not a rug.
It's not a rug. It's yours.
No, it's mine.
It is yours.
It sure is.
Right.
Well, as much as stays.
Yes.
You know, once in a while you get one.
Does it hurt if you pull it that way?
Oh, no, not at all.
Now, wait a minute, though.
Yeah.
If you pull it right, something funny happens to your eyes. Look straight ahead there.
Nothing happens, does it? What are you doing? It doesn't do anything. Oh. Aha.
Show and tell.
Blender.
Blender. How about blender and beater? No?
Not the same.
Oh.
You can beat it, but you
now,
can't
wait a minute. No, blender and beater are not the same. Blenders are run electrically, and beaters can be by hand, and they don't go as fast. Okay, you, my dear.
I believe that this will take care of the whole question, egg beater.
Egg beater is a match. Okay, there's one for Julie. Charles.
Another egg beater.
2 egg beaters there. So this moment the score is 4-2. Let's see what you've got offering this little girl.
I couldn't see an egg beater doing that toss look, so I said a rake.
A rake. That'll make it look a little musty. Richard?
I said a blender. I'm sorry.
A blender. All right, Fanny. Blender or beater? What have you got there?
I'm afraid I'm a slave to brand names. I meant the same thing. I said Mixmaster.
Mixmaster. Well,
You'll be one in the mail.
Yeah.
So at this moment, the score is 4-2. End of round 1 in favor of Greg. And round 2 is coming up. But first, this is coming your way.
Today's consolation prizes are Hanford Forge Stainless from Washington Forge. Complete service to 12, carefree stainless in the walnut chest, beautiful Hanford Stainless. And an alarm clock and a bicentennial salute to America, 1776, an incredibly crunchy peanut butter bar with all the goodness you come to expect from the makers of Black Bar. And a hairdryer and grease relief degreaser from Texas. A quick and easy way to solve hundreds of everyday grease problems in your kitchen and laundry. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the blank. Maybe he'll make it when match game 76 continues in a minute.
Ready. All right. Round 2 coming up. Here we go. Now, Greg, it's up to you, A or B?
B again, please.
B again. Only 2 people play. Avery and Richard.
Yes.
The 2 pig people.
Right.
The pig and the sow.
The sow.
Yeah. Colonel Sanders has been around chickens so long, he's starting to think he's a chicken. He's starting to think he's a chicken.
That's better.
Yesterday, the colonel tried to blank himself. That's it.
That's what I thought, too.
No.
Okay. Here we go. Now, Greg, you know who Colonel Sanders is?
Yes, of course.
He's been around chickens so long, he started to think he's a chicken. Yesterday, the colonel tried to blank himself.
Fry himself.
Fry. Colonel tried to fry himself. Avery?
Yeah, well, I didn't have that.
You didn't have that.
No, but I figure any man that age who thinks he's a chicken is trying to pluck himself.
Trying to pluck himself. I guess that's a better answer. Fry and pluck would be the 2 good choices, I guess, Greg. Now, Richard?
Son of pluck.
No. The 2 pig people keep thinking alike, huh?
Yes.
All right. So that's still 4-2, and you got a chance there, Julie. 2 to tie and 3 to win. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Brett does not play. Charles does not play. The rest of you, if you would, please respond to this.
That time.
Poor Ralph. He doesn't have a nose, so every time he gets a cold, he has to blow his blank. Ralph, poor fellow, he doesn't have a nose, so every time he gets a cold, he has to blow his blank. Yeah. You didn't hear that. It goes like this. Poor Ralph, he doesn't have a nose, so every time he gets a cold, he has to blow his blank. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Think about it. All right? You're not doing anything over here.
I'm not doing anything.
You're not. Well, no, that's later.
Oh. Just because Helen's in town, should we cancel?
Yes, we'll cancel the hotel and the motel in Encino for tonight.
Charles will call first so they won't recognize my voice.
Okay. Put something in the slot there because it's time flies.
Put
There we
something
go.
in.
Now, Julie. Poor Ralph. He doesn't have a nose, so every time he gets a cold, he has to blow his...
Ears.
Oh, ears is okay. Ears is all right. Blow his ears. Avery,
Do you ever have one of those weeks?
are you having one?
No, ears.
Ears.
You got one.
4-3. Now you. 4-3 is the score.
Me?
You're up
That's
next.
the dumbest question I've
Was
ever
it dumb?
heard.
Ears is a good answer.
I know. I put mouth.
Mouth is another good answer. Yeah, mouth is all right. Richard, poor Ralph. He doesn't have a nose, so every time he gets a cold, he has to blow his ears.
Blow his brains out.
Blow his brains out. Okay, 4-3. You got to match Fanny to achieve a tie and stay in the game.
Pressure.
Fanny.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Oh, ears.
Tie score. So we got a 4-4 tie, and I'll tell you what happens after a tie right after we tell you about this message. The end has come. I'm sorry to say we got to cool it right here. And when we get back next time, we will see if we can break this tie by going to a tiebreaker question. You were all just grand.
Weren't we?
Just grand. You're okay. And because you're so good, you can all come back tomorrow. All right?
Terrific.
Or next time, whenever it is, because we never know what day of the week is this. Are we in sync or not? No, I guess we're not in sync. Anything? No, there's no time. Gene Rivers here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.